Well, one of those candidates seen as a frontrunner is in Hastings tonight. Pete Ricketts is hosting a town hall meeting. News 5's Colin Murphy joins us live from the LARK in downtown Hastings. Colin, Ricketts has some big endorsements behind him as well.
That's for sure, Katie. On a national level, Sarah Palin, we have Kay Orr from within the state, and today, former Vice President Dick Cheney saying Pete Ricketts would be a great choice for his native state to be the next governor. In response to that, yesterday, John Bruning getting the endorsement of Governor Heineman. Your thoughts? You said it was status quo. What does that mean?
Well, if you think about it, we're a high-tax state, and John Bruning has been in state government for almost 20 years now and had plenty of opportunities really to kind of work on that. And we have a choice here now between John Bruning, who's status quo and autopilot, or you can put somebody like me in there, somebody who's actually done this in the real world. We've actually cut expenses and grown our company at Ameritrade, and bring that to state government so we can get our expenses down, cut taxes, and allow the state to grow. That's really what I'm offering, is a choice of folks between status quo and autopilot or growth and reform.
We're about 5 days away, and I know you and Mr. Bruning seem like the front runners, and you've kind of gone back and forth. I'm not producing the negative ads. He says the same. Do you worry that a third candidate could slip in while you two feud it out?
No, I think the race really is boiling down to be between John and I. And, you know, I'm working very hard across the state. We've got 88 county organizations set up in the place, and John doesn't have anything even remotely like that. So we've got a huge advantage on the grassroots. So we're feeling very good going into Tuesday.
Let's talk about tonight. Town hall meeting here at the LARK discussing ag and taxes.
Yeah, absolutely. So at the first debate over a month ago now, I put out my plan for how we grow agriculture here in Nebraska. Talk about property tax reform, water, how we promote our value-added agriculture like ethanol and livestock and manufacturing. All those things will help grow jobs here in Nebraska. And that's what the topic of tonight's town hall will be about.
Specifically, I want to ask you, how do you help a community or a city like Hastings grow? We're small, looking to economically develop. How do you do that in a town like this?
Yeah, you know, there's a couple of things that I talk about on the campaign trail, which I'll talk about tonight. One is education, improving educational outcomes for all of our kids, and in particular, making sure we have the right trained workforce. And that's career and vocational training in our junior highs, our middle schools, and our high schools, to expose kids to the opportunities, because that's one of the barriers for manufacturers expanding in the state. The second thing is promoting agriculture, because of course we're an ag state. 25% of our folks are employed in it. It's the heart and soul of what we do. And then finally, getting our taxes down. And that's why we've got to cut the expenses at state government and get that down. And that, of course, that's what I did in the real world at Ameritrade.
All right, we thank you. We wish you good luck. We'll hear much more from Mr. Ricketts tonight on News 5 at 10. He said he's looking forward to catching up on sleep in a few days. Katie?